Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. My name is Narendra and welcome back to Be10x. Today we are diving into an essential aspect of Excel, text functions. These functions can save you a ton of time and effort when working with text data in Excel. We'll be covering some of the top Excel text functions like proper, repeat, substitute, trim, and value. But before we dive into that, I have an exciting announcement to make. Be10x is offering an exclusive workshop on Microsoft Office using AI tools. In this workshop, we'll equip you with the best AI tools to supercharge your productivity and enhance your career. The link to register is in the description below. We'll talk more about it later in the video.
Working professionals, are you using Excel, Power BI, PowerPoint, or Word in your day-to-day life? What if I tell you that you're wasting 95% of your time while you're doing so? How so, you will be asking me? Because you're not using ChatGPT and AI tools while doing all of these work.
Now let's jump into our first text function, proper. The proper function is incredibly handy for capitalizing the first letter of each word in a text string. Whether you are dealing with names, addresses, or any other text item, proper ensures consistency and professionalism in your documents. So let's see a quick example using ChatGPT. As you can see, we got the output. Here we have a few names like John Doe, Jane Smith, and all these names. So we are using proper function to capitalize the first letter of the word. So let's do this. I'm just going to copy Jane Smith. So I'm just going to paste it here. Here I'm using proper function. I'm just going to select it. As you can see, we just capitalized the first letter of the word Jane and Smith. Now let's move to our second function in this list, which is repeat function. This function might sound unusual, but it's quite powerful. It repeats a text string a specified number of times. This can be useful for creating visual elements in your spreadsheets or generating placeholder text. So let's see a quick example using ChatGPT. As you can see, we got the output. So here, what we are going to do is, we are using asterisk as a star. So we are going to print asterisk as many times as we specify in cell A1. Okay, so let's do this. So here I'm just going to give 7. Here I'm using repeat function. So the text I want to print 7 times is asterisk. Then, so here I need to select this cell. So I'm just going to click enter. So we got 7 stars. Now, before we move to our next function in the list, I would like to tell you one important thing which all of you need to understand. AI is taking over the world in such a short span of time. We have seen so many layoffs, millions of jobs replaced by AI and whatnot. We don't want to get affected by this recession wave, right? Well, AI won't replace you, but the person using AI will. If you want to save your job and become irreplaceable in your career, join our 2-hour Microsoft Office using AI tools workshop, in which we will teach you about the best AI tools to upskill, increase your productivity, and enhance your career. Make your future secure with us. Join our workshop by clicking the link below in the description now. Now, back to our topic. Third function in our list is substitute function. This function allows you to replace occurrences of a specified text within a larger text string. It's perfect for cleaning up data or making mass changes across your spreadsheet. So let's quickly see an example on ChatGPT. As you can see, we got the output. So here in particular cells, we have this data ABC 1, 2, 3 like this. So we want to substitute in place of ABC with XYZ. There we'll use this function. So we can do this thing for rest of the products also. So I'm going to copy the data. I'm going to paste it here. Here we are going to use substitute function. First of all, we have to select the text. Then we have to give the text which we want to replace. Here, ABC. Here we have to give the text which we want to replace it with X, Y, Z. And that's it. As you can see, we have substituted ABC with X, Y, Z. Now, let's move to our fourth function in this video, which is trim function. This function might seem simple, but it's incredibly effective. It removes leading and trailing spaces from a text string, ensuring your data remains clean and consistent. Let's see an example using ChatGPT. As you can see, we got the output. So here is the text. Let's copy this text. So there are spaces, extra spaces in between these words. So we are going to remove them. I'm going to paste the text here. As you can see, there are spaces in between these words. So here I'm using trim function. I'm going to select the text. As you can see here, we have removed all the extra spaces from the text. Now let's move to our last function in today's video, which is value function. This function converts a text string that represents a number into an actual numeric value. This can be lifesaver when you're dealing with imported data that Excel does not recognize as a numbers. So let's see an example using ChatGPT. As you can see, we got the output. So here, this number is stored as a text, not as a number. We have to assume that. So mostly this problem occurs when you are importing data from one file to another file. But when you are just copying that number or any text, it won't happen, most probably. So I'm going to paste the number here. So let's assume if this number is not in numeric format, here I'm using value function. So I have to select the text, then it will convert it into numeric format. And there you have it. As you can see, mastering these Excel text functions can streamline your workflow and make you more efficient. But remember, practice makes perfect. Take the time to experiment with these functions and integrate them into your daily Excel routines. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like, comment, share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative content. And if you are serious about future-proofing your career, be sure to check out our workshop link in the description. We'll see you there. Thank you.